Hello, I'm Courtney, what's up? And today I'm going to be talking about my most anticipated book releases of 2016. 2015, a lot of great books came out, but I feel like next year it's just gonna dominate. I feel like so many good books are coming out and my wallet's gonna die. A lot of sequels are coming out next year, a lot of series are ending next year, a lot of first books and new series are coming out next year, and it's gonna be great. So I wrote down my list earlier of my most anticipated releases and I've come down to 11. So that's like top 10 because I've been doing top 10, but it's just one extra. I was actually going to talk about my most anticipated TV shows and movies too, but then I realized all the TV shows I'm anticipating are just like TV shows just coming back on to finish the season. And then with movies, like all the movies I'm anticipating next year are just Marvel and DC films, so there wasn't really a point to talk about those. Before I start, let me just say that these books are not going to be in chronological order because I don't feel like doing them in chronological order, so they're not going to be in chronological order. So now, let's discuss my 11 most anticipated book releases of 2016. First up, I'm going to talk about Stars Above by Marissa Meyer. This is coming out February 2nd and it already has a cover, so I'm going to show it to you right now. Stars Above is going to be a Lunar Chronicles collection. It is going to have 9 short stories, and one of those short stories is gonna be an epilogue to Winter, and I'm so excited! Winter by Marissa Meyer was my favorite book of this year, so when I found out that this was becoming a thing, and there was gonna be an epilogue to Winter, and that epilogue's gonna be a wedding, I'm so excited! The best thing about this book is that I don't have to wait long for it. Like, I just have to wait like 2 months. The next book I want to talk about is Heartless by Marissa Meyer. Heartless is going to be the first book in Marissa Meyer's new series, and this book is coming out November 18th of next year, and it does not have a cover yet. But Heartless is going to be an Alice in Wonderland retelling, and we're going to be following the Queen of Hearts before she becomes evil Queen of Hearts. I've said before on my channel that I love Alice in Wonderland, so I'm really excited to see Marissa Meyer take on the Alice in Wonderland classic, and I'm really looking forward to reading from the Queen of Hearts. And I don't know anything about this book except it's an Alice in Wonderland retelling, and that's all I need to know. I don't want to know anything else, but I'm super duper excited for this book. The next book I want to talk about is The Last Star by Rick Yancey. This is the third and final book in the Fifth Wave trilogy. It is coming out May 24th of next year, and it already has a cover, so I'm going to show it to you right now. But like I said, third and final book. I read the first 2 books this past year. Enjoyed them both. I'm really looking forward to this final one to see how everything's gonna recap. I'm just really excited to be reunited with like Ben and Cassie and Evan and Ringer and see what's going on. I'm really looking forward to see how this story is going to end since it is such an interesting story. So I'm just really looking forward to this book. It's coming out May 24th. I'm excited. I'm so excited to be reunited with Evan because he's bae. The next book I want to talk about is The Crown by Kyara Cass. The Crown is going to be the 5th and final book in the Selection series, and this book is coming out May 3rd of next year, and it already has a cover, so I'm going to show it to you right now. But this is going to be the 5th and final book, so this is technically, it's the 5th book overall, but it's like the 2nd book dealing with Edelin's story. So it's like a series and a duology. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I'm really looking forward to this book. I just really want to know, 1, who is Edelin gonna pick? And I think it's gonna be Kyle in my opinion. And 2, is America okay? Like, even though America can be annoying and stupid, I don't want her to be dead. The Heir was one of my favorite books of this year, so I'm really excited to see how The Crown is going to be. I hope it's going to be better than The Heir because Edelin was kind of annoying, so I hope that maybe The Crown is going to be like character development and Edelin's going to be like the Grinch and grow a heart and be nice and pick Kyle and America is going to live and It's gonna be great. It's sad that it's coming to an end, but I'm looking forward to see how the story is going to conclude, so I'm really looking forward to this book. The next book I want to talk about is A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. This book is going to be the sequel to A Court of Thorns and Roses, which came out this past year, and it does not have a cover yet, but it's coming out May 3rd of next year. I love A Court of Thorns and Roses. Like, oh my gosh, it's one of my favorite books ever. It's one of the best fantasy books I've ever read. So I'm really looking forward to reading the second book because a lot of things happen in this book. So it's now leading up to this new plot. So now I'm like, I'm really excited. You know, we got that whole Rysand, however you say his name, ordeal. So I'm really looking forward to that because I like him, and we're gonna go to like the Night Court and stuff, and it's gonna be really cool. And I'm really excited to be reunited with Tamlin because I love him, and just I'm really looking forward to this book and be reunited with everyone because like I love everyone in this book. I'm just really excited for this book, okay? Because like the story is so interesting and just it's so good. It's such a fun world and I love it, and just I'm so excited. The next book I want to talk about is the 5th book in the Throne of Glass series. This book doesn't have a title, a cover, a release date. It has nothing, so I'm just calling it Throne of Glass Book 5. But this is gonna be the 5th book in the Throne of Glass series, like you see right here, and I'm so excited for this book. Like, Queen of Shadows was a masterpiece, so I hope maybe this 5th book will be even better than Queen of Shadows, but I don't know how anything can beat Queen of Shadows. I just really want to be back with Elaine and Rowan and Dorian because I just miss them so much, and see more of Elaine and Rowan's relationship because the ship has sailed, and even though I don't ship it, I like it though. Like, I like it, but you know, I still have faith for Elaine and Dorian. But I'm really looking forward to this book. I hope we get a cover and a title and a release date sometime soon. It's probably coming out sometime at the beginning of September because that's usually when the Throne of Glass books are released. Next, I want to talk about Lady Renegades by Rachel Hawkins. This book is going to be the 3rd and final book in the Rebel Belle series, and it is coming out April 12th, and it already has a cover, so I'm going to show it to you right now. After reading Miss Mayhem, I was told that there wasn't gonna be a 3rd book in this series, and I thought I was gonna die. But then, like, sometime this week, I was like on Twitter, and I saw like a cover of this book, and I was just like, oh my gosh, what is this? And then I found it on GOODREADS, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's a 3rd book. What even? Rebel Belle was one of my favorite books of this year, so I'm so excited to be reunited with Harper and David because I love them so much. And I read the synopsis today for this book, and my gosh, I need this book like right now. Like, I don't remember anything from Miss Mayhem, and then I read the synopsis and I was just like, wait, what? I'm just so excited there's gonna be a 3rd book, and I can't believe it's the final one. It's gonna be the last time I'm gonna read from them, and just I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Next up, I want to talk about Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. This book is coming out very soon. It is coming out January 5th, and it already has a cover, so I'm going to show it to you right now. But this book is about a girl. I think she like plays violin, and all of a sudden she like time travels, goes to the 1700s, she's on a boat, and she meets this guy, and they go on like this adventure. I seriously don't know anything about this book, but it sounds exciting. Now, I haven't read The Darkest Minds, and I really don't know if I'm gonna read it either. If I should, let me know. But Passenger, this sounds like an interesting book, and it sounds like a book I'm gonna like, so I'm really looking forward to it. But Passenger sounds awesome. I'm really looking forward to it, and it's coming out so soon, so that's even better. So really looking forward to this book. Next up, I want to talk about Demigods and Magicians by Rick Riordan. You know how there are those PGO and Kane Chronicles crossovers? Well, there's 3 of them. And so now, All three of those crossover stories are going to be in book form because they're like ebook form. So now they're going to be in book form so you can read it as an actual book. And this book is coming out April 5th and it already has a cover. I'm going to show it to you right now. At first, I thought this book was going to be like a new crossover story, but it's not. But that's fine. I'm still going to buy the book and love it and like reread the stories because they're so good. This book is also going to feature a sneak peek at Rick Riordan's new series, The Trials of Apollo, and so that's mainly the reason I'm going to get it, just for the sneak peek. No, that sounds bad, but it's the honest truth. I hope the sneak peek isn't like the excerpt we got just last week. I hope it's like something new. Because don't get me wrong, I love the excerpt we got with Percy, but like, I want something new. I want more from the book. So, I want a different sneak peek, but if Percy's there, I'll be fine. Next up, I want to talk about Hammer of Thor by Rick Riordan. This is going to be the second book in Rick Riordan's Magnus Chase series. This book is coming out October 4th and it does not have a cover yet. But Magnus Chase was one of my favorite books of this year and I'm really looking forward to this book because if you read Magnus Chase, you know what happens in the end. And I was really mad. So I really want this book and see what happens and just, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be reunited with Magnus and Blitz and Hearthstone and Sam and everyone, and I'm so excited. I'm also really excited to see Annabeth because I think she's gonna have an important part in this series, so that's exciting. But yes, Magnus Chase is amazing and I'm really looking forward to this book. October 4th, be here soon because I need answers. I need this book. And lastly, this book is my most anticipated book release of next year. I bet you can guess what it is because I haven't talked about it yet. But I mean, it's no shock. I mean, I talk about it all the time. So like, you shouldn't be surprised. My most anticipated book release of 2016 is, drumroll please, The Hidden Oracle by Rick Riordan. This is going to be the first book in Rick Riordan's new series, The Trials of Apollo. This book is coming out May 3rd of next year and it already has a cover, so I'm going to show it to you right now. But I am so excited for this book. Like, this book is like a dream come true. The fact that, one, I'm going to be reading from Apollo, that's awesome. And two, I'm going to be reunited with my bae, Percy Jackson. This is like the best day ever. And I'm going to be reunited with everyone. Like, we're going to see from the 7 and just, thank you Rick Riordan for making this a thing. But I'm super duper excited for this book. I'm so excited to read from Apollo and see him as immortal and try to survive in the mortal world. And I am excited to meet his new friend Meg from the excerpt, and I'm also excited for him and Meg and Percy trying to go to Camp Half-Blood, and I'm so excited! So that, my friends, were my most anticipated book releases of 2016. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share some of your most anticipated book releases of 2016 in the comments down below, where some of your most anticipated books releases mentioned in this video. If not, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you want to watch more videos from me talking about books and all that glorious fangirl stuff, you can click the subscribe button down below. I'm Courtney and I'll see y'all next time with a new video up soon, so I will see you then. So goodbye, yo!